Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Book of Gate 2022 Made Easy series. I am starting the explanation for each and every subject. Every bit is explained in English. Very proper method and tips and tricks to memorize the identifying the bit. This is 31 years solved papers Gate 2022 latest book, especially for civil engineering. This book is for civil engineering. I am explaining each and every lesson and every bit. You can see here Gate 2022 civil engineering total contents means chapters from chapter 1 to chapter 14. We are all explaining one by one in my YouTube channel. Please do subscribe for latest updates Gate 2022 and Gate 2023 and 2023 also, and engineering services exam also. It is very useful one. Okay, let's start with. So this is overall Gate 2022 civil engineering. Solid mechanics, chapter 2 structural analysis, chapter 3 RCC, chapter 4 design of steel structures, chapter 5 GTE, chapter 6 fluid mechanics, chapter 7 environmental engineering, chapter 8 irrigation engineering, chapter 9 engineering hydrology, chapter 10 transportation engineering, chapter 11 geomatics engineering, chapter 12 construction material, construction management and engineering mechanics, chapter 13 engineering mathematics, chapter 14 general aptitude. Each and every bit we are explained very clearly in this book, especially for GATE civil engineers. And from the more books from Made Easy Civil Engineering. Okay, subscribe my channel and get latest updates. Geomatics engineering. Geomatics engineering was an important subject in GATE 2022. This is the good weightage in GATE exam and also easy and simple subject for civil engineers. So in this geomatics engineering subject, there is total 5 chapters, 5 contents. Name first one fundamental concepts of surveying and linear measurement. Second one compass and traverse surveying. Third one leveling and contouring. Fourth one tachymetric curve, hydrographic and plane table surveying and theory of errors. Fifth one time concept, remote sensing, GIS, GPS and photogrammetry. These are the contents in geomatics engineering, means surveying. So it is easy to identify in the surveying subject. So this is the analysis from last 31 years or 32 years paper analysis. We clearly observe from last 5 years from 2014 to 2021. These 6 or 7 years we observe the marks is in the order of 6, 5, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5. So we definitely expect GATE 2022. We definitely expect set 1, set 2 2022. There is a chance of at least 4 or 6. 4 or 6. Definitely we get 4 or 6 marks from surveying. Surveying is very easy subject to understand. Let's start with first chapter. First chapter, fundamental concepts of surveying and linear measurements, which means also considers there is the basic introduction related to surveying questions. The first question is the required slope correction for a length of 60 meters along a gradient of 1 in 20. First of all, write required slope correction for a length of 60 meters. Length 60 meters. Gradient 1 in 20. Which directly asks slope correction. How much slope correction? You should clearly note the point. There is a length of 60 meters. There is a slope 1 in 20. From this diagram, tan theta equal to From this diagram, tan theta equal to 1 by 20. From this point, cos theta equal to 0.9988. You should calculate this on virtual calculator is provided at GATE 2022 online exam. Slope correction. Slope correction. There is a formula for slope correction. This is L into 1 minus cos theta. L into 1 minus cos theta. L how much? 60 meters. 60 into 1 minus cos theta 0.9988, which gives the value of approximately 7.49 centimeters, which equal to 7.5 centimeter, which means slope correction is always negative. Why? This is the inclined length 60 meters. The slope correction value gives negative. So it's 7.5 centimeters. Approximately very small value for this diagram. 1.2, bit number 1.2. The length of a baseline measured on the ground at an elevation of 300 meters above the mean sea level is 2250 meters. The required correction to reduce the sea level length given the radius of the earth is 6370 kilometers. It is easy to understand. First try to understand the problem and draw a rough figure for your basic understanding. The length of a baseline measured on ground at an elevation of 300 meters. At an elevation of 300 meters. How much length is measured? Is 2250 meters. 2250 meters. The radius of the earth is given. Radius equal to 6370 kilometers, which means 6370 into 1000 meters, because they are all given in meters. They're finally asking the required correction to reduce to sea level length. So we are correcting this curve to require to mean sea level correction, which means mean sea level correction. Mean sea level, MSL, mean sea level. We also know MSL, mean sea level correction. Mean sea level correction equal to CH equal to minus HL by R. It is always negative. Minus HL by R. How much H is given? 300 meters. How much L? 2250. By how much R? 6370 into 100. It's nearly equal to 0.106 meters. So this is the answer for this problem. This is the MSL correction. Minus 0.106 meters. Bit number 1.4. The plan of a map was photocopied to a reduced size such that a line originally 100 mm measures 90 mm. The original scale of the plan was 1:1000. The revised scale, there is asking how much revised scale. So the map was originally 100 mm. The length measured on map originally 100 mm. After photocopied was reduced to 90 mm. We can calculate reduction factor. RF. Reduction factor RF is equal to reduced length by original length. Reduced length 90 by original length 100, which will give 0.9. Reduction factor equal to 0.9. The next step was revised scale. revised scale equal to reduction factor into original scale. Reduction factor into original scale. How much reduction factor? 0.9. How much original scale? 1 is to 1000. 1 by 1000. We are always explain the scale in the form of 1 is to. So in the numerical is only once 1. So 1 by 1000 by 0.9. You can solve on virtual calculator. It is approximately give the answer of 1.1111. 1.1111. This is the revised scale. This is the revised scale in this. It's not 1.1 is 2. Sorry for the mistake. Scale, which scale means in the 1 is to ratio form. So by solving this we get 1 1 1 1 1 in the form of 1 is 2. So this is the answer. Fifth one, 1.5, bit number 1.5. The type of surveying in which the curvature of the earth is taken into account is called geodetic surveying. Yes, it's absolutely right. In geodetic surveying, we consider the curvature of the earth. Okay. Next one, 1.6. The plan of a survey plotted to a scale of 10 meters to 1 centimeter is reduced in such a way that line originally 10 centimeters long now measures 9 centimeters. The area of the reduced plan is measured 81 centimeters square. The actual area of the survey is, first of all, you should calculate shrinkage factor. Shrinkage factor SF equal to reduction length 9 centimeter by original length 10 centimeter. Centimeter cancel. 0.9. Reduction factor equal to 0.9. Reduction area. Reduction plan area is equal to reduction plan area equal to shrinkage factor into original plan area. We know reduction plan area 81 centimeter square. Shrinkage factor 0.9 square. Shrinkage factor square. Area means square into original plan area. So original or actual plan area equal to actual plan area equal to 81 by 0.9 square, which equal to 100 centimeter square. They are asking actual area in meter square. We take in scale 1 centimeter equal to 10 meters. From that 100 centimeter equal to 10 meters whole square, which means 10,000 meters square. So this is the answer for this bit. So option A is correct. Bit number 1.7. The survey carried out to delineate natural features such as hills, rivers, forests, and man-made features such as towns, villages, buildings, roads, transmission lines, and canals is classified as topographic survey. Because why it is topographic survey? Topo means physical features of the earth. What are physical features of the earth? Hills, rivers, forests, man-made. These are related to physical features and natural features. The surveying used to carry out these things is called topographic surveys. Next one, bit number 1.8. The accuracy of an electronic distance measuring instrument EDMI is specified as plus or minus A mm plus B ppm. Which one of the following statement is correct? The statement B is correct. Reason why? A remains constant and B varies in proportion to the distance being measured. In this term, A remains constant and B varies in proportion to the distance being measured. Some more information related to 1.8. Accuracy of EDM is generally stated in terms of constant instrument error and a measuring error proportional to the distance being measured. A mm plus B ppm. The first part indicates a constant instrument error that is independent of the length of the line measured. The first part indicates a constant instrument error that is independent of the length of the line measured, which means A. And next one B ppm. The second component is the distance related error. It is directly proportional to the distance. It is based on distance. First one is independent. So that is why you should understand clearly. A remains constant and B varies in proportion to the distance being measured. Bit number 1.10. Which of the following is not a correct statement? Which means you should identify which is one correct statement. In which option A, basic principle of surveying is to work from whole to part. As we all know, the basic principles of surveying is working from whole to part. Next one, B. Contours of different elevations may intersect each other in the case of an overhanging cliff. Yes, it's absolutely right. We are also known contours which intersect only one place, that is an overhanging cliff. It is very important point. Third one, C. Planimeter is used for measuring area, as planimeter is used for measuring area. Option D. The first reading from a level station is a foresight. So it's absolutely wrong. Whenever you should place an instrument at site at instrument dumpy level, like dumpy level and level station, the first sight ever we should taken on datum, it is referred as back sight. This is correct. Foresight. This is wrong. So option D is not a correct statement. Okay. Next one. 1.11. In general, the correct sequence of surveying operation is. So we should clearly identify what the way from first step to last step we do surveying. Correct sequence of surveying. How do we perform surveying? First one, reconnaissance. Yes, we absolutely first step is doing reconnaissance. Second step is field observations. We should take field observation. Third step is data analysis. We should observe data analysis. And fourth step is map making. Option B is correct. In the same order we are doing surveying. Reconnaissance, field observations, data analysis and map making. This is the order of surveying. Some important points to remember in this lesson. Shrinkage ratio equal to shrink length by actual length. Shrinkage ratio square equal to measured area by actual area. Correct length into correct scale equal to wrong scale into measured length. This is the important one when they are asking in the combination of two steps. Correct length into correct scale equal to wrong scale into measured length. Okay. So try to remember these points.